All right, YouTube, we're going to do another lesson and then a play along to follow. This is Stone Temple Pilots Creep in standard tuning. So we're going to start out by checking our tuning here. It's going to be E, A, D, G, B, E, starting with the low E. Just kidding. This particular guitar is kind of, the intonation's a little screwy on this one, so I really have to play a couple different chords, make sure it sounds all right. G sounds good, D sounds good, A sounds pretty good. Of course, the low E. All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. Here we go. Starting with the standard. These are all cowboy chords. When I say cowboy chords, I mean standard, pretty much standard chords. So your first one's gonna be a C. Oh, and let me add one more thing. Depending on where you pick, like for instance, I think I have the brain pick, and it's got like some of the what do you call it? The grit on the actual pick to so it sticks to your hand a little better. But sometimes I'll turn it sideways and play with it sideways to get more of kind of a different sound. In this case, it actually works. And for certain parts of the song, I'll pick closer to the bridge. As you see, you pick closer, you get more of a tinnier sound, like a brighter sound. Of course, if you go to the middle, you get that sound, which is, for this guitar, this is perfect, right? Down in the center. You can see it's got all the wear marks from the person who had it before me who liked to play in that same spot. Like I was saying with the pick, you get a little bit of a fuller, louder sound when you play with the tip of the pick. If you turn it sideways, you can still attack it and play pretty hard, and it won't be too in your face. It'll kind of be a little more less attack, I guess, if that makes any sense. All right, so here we go. Next chord's gonna be I think that's a B13. I could be wrong, but anyways, it's gonna be second fret. This is on the A string, first fret on the D string, second fret on the G, open on the B, and then 2 again on the high E. So a C. You're really kind of muting all these and playing that low E. And that's the next chord. Some sort of E minor chord. So it's you're playing your open low E, 2 on the second fret, on the second string, 2 on the third string, open G, 3rd on the B, and then also 3rd on the high E, excuse me. So starting from the beginning. And then it just loops. The next part's the chorus. It's going to be a standard G chord. A. Again, that's a standard G. It's not a standard A major chord. You're actually playing you're leaving that B string open instead of fretting it to a second fret. So that's open A, second fret on the D, second fret on the G string, open on the B, and open on the high E. And then, of course, the E minor. So after the chorus, excuse me. G, there we go. Pretend like it's the last riff. It's G, open A, C, standard D. It's the chorus, I guess, or bridge. Now you have two options with playing this. You can either play that whole melody right here, or you can play it at the upper part of the neck, or lower part of the neck. The thing about that is if you play it down here, you get more of a tighter, less sustain, and less bass. And that can be preferable depending on the song. And the way I hear him playing it, I think I hear him playing it more on the bass, bassy sounding. So I play it up here. Plus you can also wiggle a little bit better with the notes. So you can play. Or you can play. All right, folks, that's it. Play Along is coming next. Thank you.